Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel, Travels in Tranquility, and welcome to Disembarkation and Travel Home Day from Universal Studios and Allure of the Seas, our kind of epic adventure that we had for my birthday this year. So our morning started off pretty bright and early. We grabbed some breakfast from Starbucks and then from Cafe Promenade. And then we were kind of off with the first group. We always do self assist. We kind of just like the independence that it allows us to be able to have our own bags and get off when we want to get off and, get to the airport when we feel like we need to get to the airport. But I feel like this video could basically be titled What to Do When You're Stuck in the Orlando Airport and the Denver Airport, because as you will see, we had a very long day. So we arrived at the Orlando Airport probably, right around, I don't know, like 7:30 or something like that. But we had to wait about an hour pre-security because we had one bag that we wanted to check. And you can only check your bags exactly 4 hours before your flight takes off. So we had about an hour to kill before we were able to check our bag and go through security. We got to the airport early because 2 years ago when we came to Orlando, the Orlando airport was insane and we almost missed our flight because the security line was so long. So we wanted to have tons of time this time. And then, you know what? It ended up being too much time. You can never get an airport right. You just really can't. So it is what it is. But luckily the Orlando airport has some fun things pre-security on this side, like when you enter with the baggage check kind of area. So we were able to do a little bit of, window shopping. They have two Disney stores, a Universal store, a SeaWorld store, Starbucks, and kind of a decent sized food court sort of area. So, for the hour that we had to waste, at least we were able to do some fun window shopping and kind of looking at stores. A lot of the merch, honestly, was very similar merch to what we saw inside Universal Studios Islands of Adventure and then what we saw at Disney Springs. But when the alternative is sitting and staring at your phone, like it's kind of fun to look at really cute, Disney and Universal merch. So we had a good time looking at that stuff. Devin found this really adorable Baymax. We found these weird headphone cases. I, of course, found a little Eeyore. Eeyore is like one of my all-time favorite characters. Like, I'm obsessed with Eeyore, and I love getting Eeyore stuffed animals and Eeyore merch, so that was pretty fun. Found all of these really cute toys, and like, weirdly enough, a transportation truck kind of thing. So Disney has like models of a lot of their stuff, and I thought it was kind of funny that they had one for the like transport trolley, the thing that takes you like from the parking garage to the theme parks. I just thought that was kind of a funny thing. But lots of really fun merch. Then when we were able to check our bag and go through security, I was kind of surprised that there wasn't as much stuff to do on the other side of Orlando, of the Orlando airport. I don't know if it was just the terminal we were in or what was going on. We did find kind of like a bookstore that we were able to walk through and look at, as well as a like kind of general store. What are those called? Like Hudson News store, where we were able to buy some snacks for the day, which was probably for the best because, as you'll see later, we were spending a long day at the airport. And so, we were able to keep busy for the most part until, our flight took off much later. We even found this basically entirely empty terminal or like section of the terminal in the airport, which was really funny. We were like one of like 5 people that were in this section of the airport. It was just all these airlines that we had never heard of. But yeah, that's how we kind of spent our time at the Orlando airport, just walking around. We walked, kind of the whole thing that we at least had access to on that tram stop. We didn't want to go too far away from our gate. But I'm going to let real life Lauren and Devin take over for a second.
So I'm switching to phones because the camera's a hassle right now. But we landed in Denver, and our flight was immediately canceled. So we are stuck here for another 7 hours for a flight, hopefully, that happens. So now we're just wandering around. Got some Starbucks.
They canceled it because it said there was some like mechanical issue like with the plane.
Right, which is terrifying, and you know, hopefully they get it fixed, but also, come on.
I feel like I'd rather take the risk. Like 7 hours.
Yeah, no, I mean, the Denver airport sucks. We've been here a lot lately. It's just a nightmare, but I don't know. We'll make it through. It's gonna suck, but we'll make it through. Now we're just gonna tour the airport again.
And that's exactly what we did. We pretty much, I feel like I could safely say, walked the entire Denver airport during our long, extended, unnecessary layover at the airport. We were probably all told there for maybe like 8 or so hours. And it was a big bummer. We did get Starbucks, which is great, and we kind of just wandered around. We literally walked every single terminal that we had access to with the tram. C gates, B gates, A gates, like we walked it all. Up and down the escalators, taking the train, and just walking everything. We probably got as many miles and steps as we did this travel day as we did like at Universal Studios. It was kind of crazy. And then we made it home. We were able to board our very much later and delayed flight to get home to Reno, and that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you on the next adventure. Bye!